Hey YouTube, it's Ryan and Paul from Resell CMY. We had a really good weekend this weekend, both in numbers and dollar figure. We sold, what, 54 orders going out for around $1,560. That $1,560 figure is approximately what's going to come to us before fees.
Good weekend.
Because a lot of this stuff, you know, is plus shipping as well. If not, yeah, most of it besides the video games and the movies and stuff. But yeah, really good weekend. Yeah, I thought. Biggest item was $150.
No, that's $220.
$220. We had a $150 item, $120 item.
A lot of just good, solid sales.
Stuff. But this video is probably going to take a while.
Yeah, we can get right into it.
Paul also is posting a bunch of stuff on TikTok. That's Resell CMY as well.
Yeah, if you guys follow along on there. I know everybody's on TikTok. If you have that, Resell CMY, same as YouTube, and follow along, and a bunch of videos I'm putting out.
Yeah, but we'll get right into the sales now.
A health update. Somebody wanted a health update on me. I'm, as far as I know, I'm stable right now. I feel healthy. I feel great physically, but I do go get chemo again. I'm permanently on chemo. I'm terminal for the rest of my life, but I get 2 weeks on, 1 week off, and
that's the VA right there.
Yeah, this is the VA calling me.
Take it.
Yep. Hello? Hi, yes.
It's Kay, the diabetes educator.
Hi, Kay. Perfect. All right, thank you.
That's fine. That's the second time. That's the second time you've tried to talk about the VA, and they immediately called in the middle. But that wasn't even cancer related.
No, that was my diabetes.
That was diabetes related. So basically, if you're wondering, Paul's health is like a big pile, big inferno of shit.
I know.
But you juggle it pretty good, and he handles it better than about everybody in the goddamn world. So, but yeah, so anything else with the health update?
No, just I'm doing chemo, 2 weeks on, 1 week off, pretty much the rest of my life, as long as I can take it, and I've been handling it pretty good. So
you go back tomorrow to start again.
Morning, yeah.
Yeah, so he's on the last day of feeling good. So
actually, I'll get a few more days before it actually builds back in my system. Yeah. For the first few days, I feel great.
It feels like crap in the morning.
Yep.
And then
nauseous, crappy in the morning, and once I get up and moving around, I kind of just power through it. And once I get powered through it, I'm fine the rest of the day.
And then maybe like a weekend, your hands and feet will start getting a little sore. But
that's the worst part of it. I don't even mind the nauseous and stuff. The hands and foot. Yeah, it's like things you use all day long. You don't notice it. When they're sore, they
all of a sudden it stands out. It's like a sore thumb when you jam it. And you're just constantly going to notice it.
Exactly.
I just compared his chemo to a sore
jamming your thumb.
A jammed thumb. He doesn't get too much sympathy for me, but I'm definitely there for him still. Alright, first sale from the other site there. 1979 Led Zeppelin LP record album here. This sold for $25 plus media mail shipping on this. So that's a pretty good record right there.
And this thing, first thing I sold on our Resell CNY page. This is a Stormtrooper bust. It's by Diamond Select. This is a bank, obviously. It's a vinyl bank. Second one we've sold. This one was listed at $40. We sold it at $37.50 on offer plus shipping to a repeat buyer.
And then we got a couple of vintage paper money here. These are 5 shillings and 1 shilling. Great Britain notes. This is just $6 plus shipping on these. Just something I had.
And this box you can see here, this is the Aristocats fossil watch. This is of 7,500. We have a bunch of these. I could have listed the number in the listing, but we had so many of them. I listed them at $40. This one sold on offer, $35 plus shipping.
Did you do a quantity?
Yeah, I did a quantity.
Okay.
Yep. 3 of them I remember we had.
I'll let you get that because it's on your side, the big item.
Yeah.
Or one of the big sized item. But we have a whole slew of video games going out here. NES, PlayStation 1, a PSP, Xbox One, a Game Boy Advance, plus a couple like systems and stuff. All came from the $1,150 video game buy. We did a haul video of that. So go check out that video because that was it's working out good. Out of the 1150 right now we're at, what did I say, 2700? Yeah, 2700, and we have so much left to even list. But the first one here for this weekend is this Parasite Eve for PlayStation 1. It's a 2-disc set, and it didn't even have the manual, and it sold for $45 with free shipping on this.
And next sale we have here, this is actually large. I'm not going to carry it over here. This, I have it right here next to me, but this is a Samsung vacuum. It's a motion sink vacuum cleaner. It's a canister one. I'll just bring it over here. This came from Dan's house in the basement, right?
Yeah.
In the basement, we just picked it up. This sold $75 on offer, plus shipping.
Yeah, and they paid an additional, basically $59 to ship that item as well. So that was cool. That's a lot of space out here as well. Okay, we got this M&M's animated Christmas ornament. It's pretty large for an ornament. We've sold like a lot of these and then like one single one. Yeah. This is another single one to go out. $7.64 plus shipping. So this must have been part of the sale that we were running.
Yeah. This next thing here is this Yadro 3-tray Reyes 3 Kings mini figurines. And this sold $30 plus shipping. This came from Dan's.
We've sold that multiple times too. If you've seen any of our videos before, we've sold a bunch of Swarovski crystal items. In fact, we got another one over there that's going out today. But this just happened to be like a loose little placard kind of deal here. I don't know if you can see that, but you can probably see it a little bit better in the screenshot. It says Inspiration Africa on it, 1993 to 95. There was probably like 8 of these listed. None had sold. I just priced it way below everyone else and ended up selling for $11.89 with free shipping. So we'll make $7 or $8. It's just kind of like a loose thing that was floating around a tote.
This next sale here is a pretty cool sale. This is a Game Boy Micro.
I've never sold one of these before.
And this we sold with 2 games. It takes the Game Boy games.
And it works.
Yeah, it works. This sold $150 plus shipping.
Yeah, so that's a pretty cool item. And then when I went to my little family get-together, my former brother-in-law was there, and he was like, "Oh, that's the one system that I don't have." So it must be pretty rare because he has all sorts of stuff. Okay, this is our last one of these. We got this Star Trek neighborhood watch sign. We had 4 of these. Someone bought 3 of them and left one, and it kind of sat around for a month or 2.
Buyer. I wonder if it's the same guy who came back and bought the last one.
It might be. $6 plus shipping on this. That is interesting. I wonder if it is. I look at the feedback and find out.
And the next sale here's another from the games lot. This is the Nintendo Game Boy Advance. This is the blue one. And this one sold $55 plus shipping with a game. And
that is a little bit cheaper because it's missing the battery cover.
Yeah, it is missing the battery
cover. So I was going to order one, and then I looked, I'm like, man, they're selling for like $50, $55 with no battery cover. I'm like, I'm just going to list it. And it's whole. All right, here's our biggest item. So Paul had the biggest item volume-wise with the vacuum. Price-wise, we got the Shalimar... whatever that word is. How'd you pronounce it in your TikTok video? Guerlain Paris. This is a vintage perfume. It actually, 1983, original price tag was $210. This says Baccarat Crystal Collection inside. And it's unused, $220 plus shipping on this item. This also came from Dan, same place as the vacuum. Yeah. And I believe this came from the basement as well. We sold what would you say, like a half a dozen old perfumes from his house around there. This is by far the best one.
This next sale is pretty cool sale. These are Putz, Duck, and Goose. They're made by Putz, a German company. They're just little, they have metal legs on them. You can actually bend them around. But we picked these up at a garage sale in a bag of stuff that we weren't even looking for these in. I was just looking for the wrestling figures that were in it. These ended up selling $20 on offer plus shipping for these two. Free shipping. I'm sorry, free shipping.
So that's $15, and I think each bag was a quarter or 50 cents or something. Quarter. All right, we just got a sealed media item. This also came from Dan's. This is Cinderella 2-disc Platinum Edition. Did I grab the right one? This is supposed to be platinum, right? Yep, platinum edition. This just sold for $8 with free shipping on sale. So after medium mail shipping, about $4 we'll make on this one.
And this next one is a sealed VHS. This is Pocahontas, and this sold $3.50 on offer, plus shipping on these.
Basically all the sealed media items that you're going to see, pretty much all of it came from Dan's.
Yeah.
Where's the PlayStation 1 game? We had 2 Spyro PlayStation 1 games. Both of them ended up selling. The first one going out the door is just the Spyro the Dragon here. This sold for $27 with free shipping. And
the next thing that sold here is this
Nintendo
systems. DS Lite handheld gaming system. And this sold, this is, couldn't get it working. Wouldn't read the games. This sold $18 plus shipping.
Yeah, just for whatever reason. There were games that I knew would work too, and just for whatever reason would not work.
Patty again.
Puppy Love Tiny Tot Marie Osmond doll going out the door. $13 plus shipping. Repeat buyer.
Patty, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. If you watch these videos, you've been coming back for
like 6 from us at least.
Yeah, so thank you very much. We really do appreciate it.
Yep. This next item here is another WDCC. This is Gleeful Grin, doping it from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. This sold on offer, $19.50 plus shipping.
And we have, I think, 3 or 4 more of those upstairs. P17 here. This is, was it Hugs doll, seated. This is not the correct box for it, but it was in there. We noted that it was the incorrect box, so if you see the screenshot picture, it's just the doll by itself. $12 plus shipping on this, so a lot of size going. Every time one of these bigger Marie Osmond dolls sells, Paul does a little happy dance.
And this next thing here is this Despicable Me Bluetooth speaker. Ryan and I actually thinking about keeping the last one just so we can have tunes downstairs.
Yeah, for real.
But this sold on sale, $3.74 plus shipping.
So we got another item from the $1,150 video game buy. It just keeps climbing higher. This is a Wii U system. Super Mario 3D World Deluxe set. It tested, works well. Did I throw in some games with it? I don't think I took the picture with the games. It says a few games, so I have to grab them off the thing. But we just took $120 plus shipping on this, but I gotta make sure we include the games. There's just like 3 or 4 games. There's nothing too expensive as far as the game lots, like the Skylanders stuff.
And this next sale here is a repeat buyer. Actually, not a repeat. First time buyer bought 2 things in a row. They're both Yadro statues. One of them is $76.20 and it's Best Friends, and the other one is $49.82 and Naughty Dog.
Those are the numbers of the actual statue. The dollar figures.
Here they both are. Both to the same buyer. We'll box these up together, obviously. And the buyer's actually local, Fulton, New York.
Oh, that's cool.
And one sold for $55 plus shipping, and the other one for $42.50 plus shipping.
Yeah, we used to whoop their ass in football.
Yep.
So if you're the same age as us, sorry. I'll let you get the little ornament deals. Alright, we got a Xbox One sealed video game here. It's Farming Simulator 2000, or just says 19. Platinum Edition, $17 free shipping on this. And probably cost someone $60 brand new.
This next one here, these are pretty cool. These were Muppets Ornaments from 1979. And they were Jim Henson Ornaments. This one I sold, or I listed by itself because we had 3 of them. I have listed a set of 4, all separate, for $50. We have watchers on it already. I had 3 of these, so I put the other 2 up for $15 plus shipping, and we sold both of them, actually, for $15 plus shipping a piece.
1979. And they got, like, it's like paper glasses on them and stuff.
They're fragile.
Yeah. Got an action figure from last year's action figure buy going out the door. That's just creepy as hell to me.
Yeah.
Apparently, this is Mrs. Marvel, or Ms. Marvel, and she has big giant hands for whatever reason. $7.49 plus shipping on this figure. One of the last holdovers.
Yeah, this is a cool one. This came out of the same box from Dan's as those ornaments, and I looked these up actually while we were at Dan's. I knew they sold. I just didn't remember for how much. These are made by OMC Company in Japan. They're called Foo Dogs, and I put them together, and they sold for $55 plus shipping right away almost.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool style, actually. Nice to get some glass or ceramic out of here always. Okay, we got this is the lone Funko Pop.
Yep.
Got a Funko Pop going out the door. It is Yoda, 124. It actually has the chrome look to it. I don't know if you can see that there. We actually sold this exact same Funko Pop, but not chrome, like a week ago. But this one sold for $9.74 plus shipping. This was also on sale.
And this next sale here, these are pretty cool. Ryan picked this up at a garage sale. How much you pay for this?
Well, they wanted $8, but I got those like Department 56 figures, and they wanted $5 for that, so I got them for basically I got that for $5.
So this is a Lux Home. It's an older thermostat, but it's brand new, sealed. $45 plus shipping on this.
Yeah, so 5 into 45. It actually took a little bit, but there was none listed, and like 4 sold, and they all sold right around there. Okay, we got Xbox 360 Connect sensor bar here. Just this came from a garage sale for we bought an Xbox 360 and just kind of parted it out basically because it didn't work. $7 plus shipping on this piece.
And as you've seen before, another PlayStation 1 game. This is Spyro. This is Ripto's Rage, and this sold for $25 free shipping.
And then we have a Boyd's Bear. We haven't had a Boyd's Bear go out in a long time. This one, is this even a Boyd's?
No, it's not even.
It's not even a Boyd's Bear, but it came from the Boyd's Bear by Alaska Berry Patch Bears. Right here. $4 plus shipping on this one.
And this next one is another Swarovski, like you've seen earlier. This is a little miniature snail. The number on it is 7648 if you're looking them up at all. This thing sold on offer $20 plus shipping.
And then we got Kermit the Frog plush going out the door.
From Marty's.
This came from Marty's. $8.50 on offer. And this had a bunch of watchers, like really fast. Like 6 or 7 of them.
Wow.
So for whatever reason. But yeah. A little plush. We must have just threw this in the bin. I don't even remember this.
And the next one here is a movie from Dan's. This is Lady and the Tramp 2-disc set. This sold $10 free shipping. There's actually 2 of these up here.
I don't know if they're the same price though. I never know because we send out offers like immediately. Got another large, or pretty large, Marie Osmond doll. This is a Dora Beach Belle. It's like a 15-inch doll. We have boxes that fit these perfectly, so when we list these, we list like 10 of them at a time. This one sold for $22.50 on offer, plus shipping. More size, out the door.
And this next sale here is an NES game. This is where these start, because we listed them. This is the Little Mermaid. This actually has a little crack in the cartridge, and it's noted and shown in pictures. This sold $10 free shipping, and we have a duplicate of it.
Yeah, if without that crack and stuff, it'd probably be like either $10 plus shipping or like $14.99 free shipping. Okay, we got Marquee by Waterford. It's a 9-inch vase. Yep, 9-inch vase. I think we've sold a couple of these now. We're gonna have to put some extra padding in there. It's wobbling around pretty good. $21.24 plus shipping. I believe this was on sale as well. Any of those weird ending.
Cheerios Hat. This next sale here is a Cheerios Hat. This is from Bobby Labonte. I think we got this at a garage sale.
Yeah, they were all 50-cent hats. We just grabbed the whole slew of them.
So this one sold on offer $3.50 plus shipping.
All right, we got some 4 parts NES consoles here. This top one, this one has a crayon rolling around in it.
Yep.
It played a game for a minute or so, a couple times, and then it just starts flashing. I'm not going to figure out what the deal is with it. This controller is part of the deal. I just threw it in there because you're like playing and all of a sudden the A will pause the game. And then this one was just blinking and it's all like yellowed and stuff. So we just lotted it all together, sold within a day, basically for $45 plus shipping. 4 parts, a repair only.
Going to New York too.
That also came from the $1,150 video game buy.
And this next sale is a NES game. This is Super Mario Brothers 3. And this sold $20 free shipping, and we have a few of these actually.
Yeah, oh yeah.
There's
So
that other movie.
Paul did the Lady and the Tramp. Here's another one.
Same
This
price.
also sold for $10 free shipping.
And here's a Nintendo Game Boy Advance game. This is Ninja Turtles, and this sold $19 free shipping.
Okay, got a little random item.
That was a fun one to sell.
Yeah. I don't know how
Because
many.
you talked about those last week.
Yeah, I needed to sell these because we kept putting out offers. It's just these Minnetonka Thunderbird brown suede moccasin loafers, like ladies' loafers. Can't remember what size. Yeah, I'm not sure the size. I can't remember. I can't see it in the front of the listing. This came from Kathy's when we went down there and spent $620. It's another random thing I threw in there because they were in really good condition. I've sold the Minnetonka like hats before. $17 plus shipping on these.
And this next thing's another NES game. This is Yo Noid. As you can see here. Yo Noid sold $17 free shipping.
And we have a system and a TV set up downstairs, and every one of these was cleaned out,
Yep.
you know, quickly and tested. Got a PSP game going out, Resistance Retribution, complete with manual. This sold for $15 free shipping. Also came from the 1150 buy.
And another NES game. This is Donkey Kong Classics, and this sold $20 free shipping.
Here, I'll let you get that. Another NES game. You're gonna see a lot of these here.
Because we just listed them.
Just listed a bunch of them. I actually have 9 more drafted, I think, downstairs, plus another 15 or 20 to list.
Yeah,
15
doubles.
Yeah, duplicates and stuff. This is gonna have a duplicate as well. Super Mario Brothers 2, $22, free shipping.
And this next sale here is this Star Wars 3D plug-in nightlight. This is the Death Star. This came from Dan's house. This actually sold $6 plus shipping.
So we spent, what, half an hour going through all the McDonald's toys? Primarily Paul did, but we went through every bin we could. Tried to we filled up a box, like literally this big, just full of McDonald's
You guys
toys.
might not believe it, but I bet there's $600 in that box.
Yeah, especially with the little dino. They're
McDinos.
Like McDinos. Yeah,
We
those.
have piles of them, and a set of them sells for like $80. A set of 8, new.
Yeah,
All of ours
so-
are new. Some packages are Roche, but we can make sets out of what's there, I think.
Yeah, and even the Roche ones will empty out and make a lot of loose
Open ones. Yeah, and just sell them off.
But this is kind of sucks about these ones. We got this Bambi set. There's 4 of them. There's Bambi, Thumper, the owl, and Flower. What sucks about this is we only had 1 Thumper.
1 Thumper.
We have like what 15, 20 of each of these, and 1 Thumper. So we can only do 1 set of 4. But it's sold for $10.50 plus shipping. What'd you have them listed at?
$12.99, $13.
$13. As soon as you got a watcher, Paul.
I sent out an offer because I was like, I did all that work sorting through them. I'm at least gonna sell one sale out of there, and I got it. That's the only thing I listed.
And they're all sorted and laid out on the floor. So I'm assuming that's one of the besides the video games. You're gonna try to hammer a bunch of that out.
And the doubles that I have of stuff.
And that's gonna be nice too, because that might be something that we had put off for a while. So that'd be cool. Here's a really awesome sale.
This one's cool.
I take those right out.
This guy messaged me. I don't want to take them out of here, actually, because they fall out of their plastic. Because it's ripped. But if you guys can see these, and you'll see them in the screenshot, these came from Dan's. Ryan actually grabbed them out of a box in the garage. Loose. And then we found the packages for them. And the blister pack, the plastic, that's what you call plastic on these things. The blister pack on them is like ripped open, so they come right out. It's like cellophane on there. I got them stuck back in there. I noted it. Some guy sent me a message last night. 10:30 at night, I was laying in bed and I heard it vibrate. I grabbed it and he's like, I really want these. Will you do $70 on them? And we had them listed for $90. And without thinking, I sent him an offer of $70 and said thank you. And he bought them right away. So for these two, $70 plus shipping.
What are they, like ornaments?
Yeah, they're like just...
It's this weird ornament.
Old ornaments. That,
yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that weird stuff like that, man. I saw that and I literally was like dangling and showing you, I'm like, this is probably going to be something good, and sure as shit. Okay, I think we just got 2 more video games left. I'll get the cheaper one. You can get the really good one.
All right.
We got Akari Warriors. This is going to be $10 free shipping. It also had its manual, but the manual is not in very good condition, but it was stated. So we'll make $5 off this. Here's a good game to look out for.
Last one here is a good game to look out for. This is Mega Man 4 for the NES. And this actually sold for $50 free shipping. I wish we had 4 of them.
Yeah, so we've been hitting it hard, you guys. We had like a 10-day period where we were averaging like over $500 a day. And then I think we went like last week averaging probably about 400. Because there was a few like $300, $350 days, but then a couple. And then this whole weekend we're over $500 a day average as well. So that's solid for us. And like I said, that's money coming to us.
Yeah.
Before fees.
We don't count shipping in.
Yeah, shipping. And then like this item, when I give you a $1,500 figure, this for $9.99, I only count it as $5.
Right. So we take off shipping if it's free shipping too. So what the money you hear from us is what's coming to us before eBay fees.
Yeah.
So it doesn't count shipping or anything. That's what we get for sales for our products.
And when I look on the computer, the total for the weekend was like I think it was like almost $2,100 that people spent on these items. But they estimate
$400 about in shipping. So.
Plus there was some taxes put into that too. But yeah, that's really good for us.
Yeah.
We'll take $500 a day. That's after taxes even, we're making over $200 a day. So that's pretty good for 3 hours here, 3 hours there.
I mean, we did this for 8 hours on Saturday.
But that's
we had to test out a lot of stuff. I went through all the McDonald's toys. It wasn't like we were solid listing the whole time. We organized.
Well, and that's rare for us. Usually Paul comes over about 8:30, and he's out of here by noon.
Yeah.
Every single day. And then I go at noon. Sometimes I take care of a video or something.
Yeah.
Or just take care of the lawn or take care of the kids. So I mean, a couple $100 a day, 7 days a week, and 20+ hours a week of work.
Maybe
25.
Yeah.
I'm
out of here at noon every day. I come over between 8 and 9 usually, and I'm out of here. I have kids and stuff at home, so I'm out of here at noon.
Even though you guys don't believe that.
Yeah.
Because we're the hot item here on YouTube.
I am the hot ticket.
But please comment, like, and subscribe. Please go over to TikTok and follow what Paul's starting over there.
If you're following along from TikTok, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
And pay attention.
Yeah,
let us know what
too.
videos you guys like to see, and we can do whatever.
All right, thanks, you guys.
See ya.
Say resell CNY.
Resell CNY.
Said, please like and subscribe.
Please like and subscribe.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
And bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye.